Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting out in Fairview, Tennessee, and we're gonna make our way back to the Leapers Fork area, and it is one of the most beautiful rides that I have ever been on. So right now we are on Old Nashville Road coming out of Franklin. We're gonna make a right onto Fernvale Road, and then that's when the fun begins. Here we go, y'all. That pasture is so beautiful. Oh man, I'd love to put a Matt Bogosian McMansion right in the middle of it. Then go broke from the payments because of the interest rates. Nice sweeping corner. Look at this little country house right here on the corner. How neat. Uh-oh, Nashville Police Department lives there. That is cool. There's a creek down to the left. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's just creeks everywhere. It is so beautiful back here. Oh my gosh. Got my buddy Brandon following me in his Harley. So manly. Here I am on my Honda. I've got it all quiet. Yeah, look at these hills. Down and then up. There's little bridges everywhere. I love these deep woods too. Still a little bit of snow in the woods from the snow we got last week. I was actually in Atlanta. I left the day that it snowed. This is beautiful. Back down the hill. We're going to end up on a road in the Leapers Fork area called Parker Branch Road. It's amazing too. It's a perfect road. We'll finish up right at the end of Parker Branch. The country can be interesting though. There's a couple spots where we pass by and there's like practically a junkyard in this guy's yard. And I mean, you know, he has every right to do that. I'm sure the neighbors are like, dude, tone it down. Really nice steep hill here. I don't know if my camera shows it, but we're gonna hook a left here. This is called Cumberland Road. Although I think this is still Fernville Road. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Look at the creek over to the right. It is so beautiful. There's like these little mini waterfalls everywhere. Oh my gosh. So awesome. That house is so cool. He's just got a little spot right there, right across from the creek. Good for him. There's another. Creek across the street. Now it's over on that side. There's someone just sitting out in their front yard getting some sun. It's a little chilly for that, if you ask me, but to each his own. To each his own. I love in Tennessee the fact that we just have these like days pop up. Look at the icicles. That's kind of sketchy to me to be riding right here, isn't it? Yeah. That'll kind of freak you out. I just want to make sure the road's not icy. Holy moly. Yeah, but like in Tennessee, here we are. I think it's February 22nd today, and this beautiful day just pops up. We had snow last week, and now it's like 50 degrees. And this is pretty close to my cutoff. I think I can go down to about 45 degrees and I'm cool. But you start getting colder than that, and I don't know. It's just not worth it. Alright, we're going to stay left over this bridge right here. Make sure there's no cars coming. Oh, I love it. I love little bridges like this. Then we come to this little intersection right here. Got an old barn. This guy's got this really cool shell sign right there. Alright. Now we are in the deep woods. Isn't this crazy? Oh my gosh. You can see the water down there. I wish I was riding down there. Pretty sure that this is still within Williamson County. So many roads to explore out here, but we gotta stay the course. Over to the right, it is crazy how beautiful it is. It's this pasture. It's so flat. I've got this big hill to the left of me going straight up. Wow. Another church right there. Old basketball hoop. Anytime I see an old basketball hoop, it reminds me of Larry Bird. Larry Bird grew up in French Lick, Indiana, and I read his book when I was a kid, and he like played out in this old hoop with like, I don't think it was even paved or concrete, it was just like dirt. And he practiced religiously. That's a really nice looking house. I love that. Little ranch. Looks like on some property. Wow. I could see myself retiring in something like that with a barn and the creek going by it. Like, that would be nice. I could pop out on my motorcycle, go for rides back here. I've got some really good sunglasses on because the sun can be brutal when you're riding a bike. There's that water again to the right. It's the South Harpeth Creek. Here we're pulled. Look at this. Twin Rivers Farm. Holy moly. What a beautiful property, guys. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. Here they are working on it, or the workers. Oh, he wasn't even waving. Okay, let's keep going. Looks like they're building a fence to keep people like you and me out of there. Put up a fence to keep you in. Oh, here we go. This is awesome. Going right up a big hill. What a pretty house. I'm definitely drawn to green houses. I just think it's a cool look. They just look neat to me. Wow, look at all this fencing to the right. Somebody's got a lot of property posted. No trespassing, no trespassing. Wow. Look at all these giant trees back here. That is what is so amazing. So many huge mature trees. Nice little house right there. They've got their own little barn. It is so cool to have a little barn. I don't even know why. I don't know if it's as cool, like if you own it, I think you're kind of like, okay, now what do I do? But it sure looks nice from the outside, right? Like, you just want one. But I just see myself setting it all up and then being like, okay, now what? Got my barn all set up. Not really going to use it. This is really pretty right here. I like that. Such a pretty area. Wow. It's funny, I'm more like drawn to the like more modest or smaller houses. Not that small. But like, you know, I could see myself in a ranch. A one-level ranch that was, I don't know, 2,200 square feet. That house doesn't really fit in. Sure, it's nice though. Okay, we are 900 feet away from Parker Branch Road. I think I see where we are. We're going to hook a left right here. Wait till y'all see this road. Alright, this is Parker Branch Road, and this will dump us out in Leapers Fork. Wow, look at that house. Ooh-wee. There's some beautiful homes on this street. I remember back in the day when I worked for Pella Windows, there was this builder, and it was an individual, and he was building all these period correct homes out here on Parker Branch Road. And they were so beautiful, and he was buying Pella wood windows, and I remember everything. He was changing out all the handles so they were all more period correct. He was so into the details, and at the time I remember I was like, what in the world, like, why go through all this? But now looking back, as I've matured, I see how cool it was. Like, the guy was just passionate about it, and it was his thing, and he built several houses, and that's what he wanted to do. And I remember he was selling them pretty easily. I love these woods. This area has such pretty woods. It's hilly. Don't get me wrong, it's not all flat right here. Very hilly. But so beautiful. I mean, that might be one of those builds that he did. I feel like they were right down here on the left. Oh, you know what? It had like a private drive that went up. I bet that's it. Look at that one, like a compound. There's a creek again on the right. Yeah, y'all, these are some of the most beautiful houses and lots. The woods is just so pretty down here. The creek is flowing. You're not far from Leaper's Fork. Just having so much fun riding on these roads. Oh, they must have a ton of people that come riding bikes, motorcycles, and cars. Look at this mansion up there. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. What does that say? Haven Grace Farms. Wow, that is a beautiful house. Oh my goodness. Great job, y'all. Great job. Whoever built that, whoever owns it, congratulations. Y'all have done it right. Alright, y'all, I'm going to wrap up this video because we're back into the Leaper's Fork area, and I know it's been long, so I'm going to cut it off here. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.